Hey guys, it's Jynnette with Alchemy, here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of September 2017 for the sign of Pisces. If you are a rising sun or moon sign Pisces, then this is for you. Be sure to also catch your other videos to be able to get a full overview of what's going to be happening for you in September. Also, please subscribe to the channel and like and share the video to your friends and family. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, both at Alchemy. And on Instagram, I actually do daily tarot card pulls. So if you're needing continual spiritual guidance, be sure to check me out there. And of course, I do personalized tarot readings. Mine are actually pretty long and extensive. I do them for an hour and 15 minutes because I really like to go deep and to really give some cosmic spiritual advice. So if you'd like to book a session with me and get ahead on what's happening for the rest of the year or even start planning for 2018, be sure to reach out to me. My website is actually innersunalchemy.com. It will also be down in the description box below. All right, let's get started. So the overall energy for the month for you is the Three of Pentacles. So this tells me that this is a month of massive collaboration for you, possibly, or maybe recognition for work that you've done, but I'm really feeling more so collaborative energy. We've just finished or are going to be coming out of Mercury retrograde in Virgo, which is your opposite sign. So that has been doing a lot around, your relationships with all people. So maybe you've been able to see, okay, maybe things won't work out with this person, but oh my gosh, like things will really work out with this group over here. And, the creative energy is starting to flow. So I like that, that generative quality that this card is kind of giving to me. So let's see what's actually coming through for each of your primary or your cardinal houses. In your first house, which is the house of self, you have the Knight of Wands. So this is actually telling me that first of all, your idea of yourself, the way that you present yourself out to the world is going through massive change. You come across as somebody who knows what they want, knows where they're going, and maybe come across as a little reckless. Knight of Wands is not necessarily the most grounded energy, but it is expansive and it is really creative. So, and it is a powerful card, and it does have a lot of fire, which most people wouldn't think of that when it comes to Pisces, but Pisces are actually probably some of the most powerful and almost fiery people that I know. So this is a great energy for you. It seems that you are really feeling good in and of yourself, okay? Now, in your fourth house, which is the house of home and your emotional well-being, you have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is a little tough because it says that you have a lot of worries in terms of your personal security or maybe your actual home. Maybe something is happening where there's been like a natural disaster and you're trying to figure out, where am I going to go next? Maybe rent is being raised, and you're just like, I can't afford this or what have you. It could be something as mundane or as that, or this could have to do with family. Maybe you are concerned because there are some family health issues coming up or some family conflicts that are going on, and you just have a lot of anxiety about that because, family is really close to the core for you, Pisces. So this isn't the most stable of energy. However, since it is Eight of Swords, this is an energy that you have control over. So don't necessarily bring yourself into a state of anxiety if it's really not warranted, okay? Now, in your seventh house, you have the Ten of Wands. And this is actually the same card that Virgo got in this position. So the seventh house has to do with your relationships, and this can be business, friends, romantic partners, or family members. And it's saying that, relationships have been pretty tough recently still. They've taken a lot of work. You're still cultivating it, but you are kind of coming to the end of that cycle of that feeling of the drudgery, okay? So given this energy though in the 4th house, it may not happen as soon as the beginning of the month. You may actually have to continue to go through the rest of September before you kind of get a bit of that reprieve, if you will. But know that it is coming, okay? Now, in your 10th house, which is your career house, you have the Magician. And the Magician is a great card because it says that you have all the tools at your disposal to create the life that you want. So maybe you are starting a new cycle, especially with this Knight of Wands in your 1st house. You are looking at your career and what you want to do with fresh new eyes. And you're really seeing with a new perspective what you actually have at your disposal. Maybe your mindset has been more closed up until this point, and now you're in a position where new opportunities or new combinations or ways of doing things are starting to actually pop up for you. The Magician is actually a major arcana, so this is showing me that there is divine support for you if you do continue to go down that path, which is really nice to see. Since that is also the house of reputation, this shows that you are also seen as a magical and powerful person to those around you. So I have a feeling that folks, for the most part, will pretty much leave you alone and not bother you this month, which will be nice. Now, in the center of your reading, which represents, your soul's drive or objective for the month, or even your creative expression, you have the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is an interesting energy to have here because what it actually speaks to me, what's coming through right now actually, is that you may have to keep your plans undercover, like keep them secret right now. So these things that you might be creating, particularly in work, you might not want to talk to too many people about that, especially in your actual job if you're planning on leaving. Keep that under wraps because it may cause problems for you down the road. The seven of Swords does also speak to lies and everything, but I'm actually getting more of a work energy with this. Or just more so a protective energy of the new that you are creating because, maybe someone else may be around that might want to steal your idea. Maybe that actually might be the thing. So be careful, be careful about who you speak to, especially with this 10 of Wands here in the relationship house. Your guard may be down a little bit, or you may be just kind of war weary, if you will, and may let something slip, but try not to do that. Try to make sure you stay focused. Don't get so excited with this Knight of Wands energy that you burn bridges inadvertently or sabotage future success. Okay, so overall looks like a great month. It's pretty stable, nothing too crazy up and down. It feels really expansive. It feels like a preparatory stage and that things are going to be shifting. So look to see, life to be different for you in October possibly. Okay. Be sure to make a comment though and let me know how this ends up showing for you. But again, I hope you have a wonderful month of September. I will see you in October. And if you would like to do a reading with me, please do reach out at innersunalchemy.com and I'll be more than happy to help you. All the best. Bye.